Hey everybody, Jane here with my thoughts on Out of the Silent Planet. This is a C.S. Lewis science fiction. I loved the Chronicles of Narnia, so I was really excited to go into this, and I did buddy read it with my brother. Unfortunately, I did not love it. It was a 3 out of 5 for me, although my brother did love it and plans to continue the series. I believe it's a trilogy. This is about a gentleman named Ransom. Now we are in, I assume, the early 1900s. And Ransom is doing a walking tour of somewhere. And a person he knows from university, he ends up at his house after a long, I don't even remember the specifics of it, but he was walking and he needed a place to stay. This person he kind of knows, he goes there, and they're like, okay, well, you're out on a tour, nobody's gonna miss you, everybody's gonna assume that you're just out on this tour, because it's a long tour, it's not like a walking tour, not like I'll be back tomorrow. It'll be months before anybody misses him or even realizes that he's missing. So they're like, we're going to kidnap you and throw you on a spaceship. They'd originally been planning to kidnap a servant who had a mental handicap. But since Ransom is there and nobody is going to miss him, they decide they're going to throw him on a spaceship. So I wouldn't call it a friend, this person he knows from university and that person's friend put him on this spaceship. And they take him to this planet. And he figures that he is going to be sacrificed to the alien gods. That's kind of what they imply to him. And so when Ransom gets to the planet, he runs away. Upon running away, he spends a heck of a lot of time exploring the flora and fauna and talking about the planet, and then he meets up with some cool people. I will say, I did enjoy when we met up with the different alien races. There are 3 alien races on this planet that are humanistic. So ones that have language and thought and, are not animals. And I really enjoyed him exploring that part of the book, or exploring their people and the traditions and the language and how these people live together. The anthropology maybe part, the people part was interesting. But I really was bored by all of the details of the world. Books with this level of world building just are honestly not for me. And so when he's going through and talking about all of the stuff on the spaceship and the science-y stuff, which I do have to give C.S. Lewis credit. This was written before people had gone to space, and a lot of the sciences sounded like legit. I was cool with it. I was like, okay, that makes sense. So C.S. Lewis did his homework. He knew a lot of stuff. I was really impressed with the science-y part of the book, but I didn't enjoy reading it. It was like, this is impressive that you know these things and that the science says these things, but I don't care. When we did explore the people on the planet, including the people he was being handed to as a sacrifice, I did enjoy that part of the book, and that is where I really was interested. So, if you love science fiction and the world building, or fantasy even, and the world building, you might really enjoy this book. If you prefer like a more Narnia-esque, like let's just go on the adventure, let's meet the people and spend time with the people, this book I can't really recommend for you. It was brilliant. There's so much setting. So much setting. So yeah, that is Out of the Silent Planet. It's very short. It is only 158 pages. It is part of a trilogy. I won't be continuing, I don't think, because I just didn't enjoy the book that much. And at the end, and I guess this is a spoiler alert, at the end, Ransom is back on Earth. So I wasn't really sure where, like there wasn't any specific cliffhanger that would make me want to continue and see what happened to Ransom, because I honestly was like, okay, he's back on Earth, he's fine. the people we met, there was one specific character that I was feeling connected to, but that character died. So I was like, okay, well, now I don't care what happens to these characters. So it was not a bad book. It just was not a Jane book. So that was Out of the Silent Planet. Have you read it? Did you love it? Are the sequels better? Should I go on if I don't like all of the setting stuff? Was this book all the setting and the sciencey stuff just so that the sequels could be better? Please let me know in the comments. My social media is also down there if you would like to connect with me off of YouTube. Also, just so you know, I'm a writer. I don't write like this. I write very character-oriented books, but feel free to check me out. My books are on Kindle or on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, Nook, basically everywhere. So, and I do have some books on Kindle Unlimited, so please check me out. This is Jane. I'll see you next time. Bye.